But if you listen to someone like Elon Musk, he's a very polarizing figure, but one thing, he is one of the greatest futurists I've ever seen. It's like he's not of this world, his understanding of all of this stuff. And he's like, people don't understand it yet, but robots, the androids, are going to be the largest part of Tesla. Nobody understood that when he started this, his mission to Mars, he's just broken down every single component part of what you need to do to run a society on Mars and get there, and built a business around it. The cash flow is positive. And that one of the things is, how do you move things around on Mars where you need self-driving cars or vehicles or whatever they are? But some of the things require manual dexterous tasks. Well, you're going to need robots to do it.
Elon Musk believes Tesla's future lies in robotics and AI, seeing them as key to both Earth's industries and future Mars colonies. His broader mission connects cars, solar energy, and space tech into one sustainable vision for humanity. Bitcoin remains strong around $121,000, with analysts expecting a push toward $180,000 before any major correction. Despite short-term volatility, the long-term outlook stays bullish. XRP, however, faces heavy selling from major holders, though optimism around a possible ETF could spark recovery. Like Musk's innovations, the crypto market continues to blend risk, technology, and opportunity.
Stop. You don't have time. Don't miss out this 2025 bull run. Educate yourself first ahead of the crowd. We have created the ultimate step-by-step crypto cheat guide that will guide you this bull run. Unlock the secrets of crypto and make smarter investments today. Now by clicking on the link below to get your exclusive copy just under $10.
Mark Andreessen, the famous venture capitalist who also built some of the greatest companies of our time, said software is eating the world. Basically a proxy for the internet. So the internet is eating banking. This whole trend that we talked about of AI and robots has already been happening all the time. Everything's being automated. Is tomorrow more digital than today? Yes, and that is true every single day of our lives. And it will be always true forever. And so the internet has eaten the banking system because it is faster and more efficient than having a branch. You don't need the people because you just fill out a form or you click. Okay, so that trend has been going on. Then what happened is the banks were still slow and cumbersome. So people thought, you know what, why don't we create just banks specifically for the internet? And it's called fintech, financial technology companies. And we've seen like the rise of Revolut, which I don't know if you have in the US, but across the world, it's like the bank. It's an internet bank. It only exists on the internet and it's huge. Out of that came new internet players like Robinhood and Coinbase. So these like internet stockbrokers and banks all being built. Okay, great. So we go from traditional bank, you go see your bank manager, you go and queue up. You go to the internet, destroying all of that and creating profits for the banks because they don't have to hire the people. Then you get the new incumbent saying, well, actually, we could do this thing even better. And they start taking a whole chunk out of Visa, MasterCard, JP Morgan, everybody else. And then suddenly this new world appears and it's, oh shit, we're all going over there. Now we've got entire banks and fintech companies built with code with no humans. Okay, and that's where we're going. And then, hey, we got a different we got computer money as well. And so it really is just a progression of this technology, much like AI is just a progression of all the computer sciences beforehand, neural networks, machine learning, and everything else from when we started thinking about this stuff in the 30s. And the robots, well, we've been manifesting that ever since we've had science fiction. And we're just getting there. And these things are all converging. And by 2030, they're all going to be here. Now, it's not like we'll have 1 million robots, 1 billion robots, 10 billion robots instantly.
Elon Musk sees Tesla's future in robotics and AI, key to building sustainable life on Earth and Mars. His vision links electric cars, solar power, and space tech into one mission to push humanity forward. Bitcoin stays strong near $121,000 with targets toward $180,000, while XRP struggles under selling pressure despite ETF hope. Like Musk's ideas, crypto keeps evolving, blending risk and innovation to shape the future.
He built the spaceships to get there. He's built the satellite system to do it. And he says, yeah, that the humanoids are going to be by far the largest part of Tesla. And we just don't understand at what scale we can use the robots, physical human robots. And I tend to believe he's probably right. Like, he's saying another really interesting thing that people don't listen to because they don't want to. He says 99% of all energy will be solar. And everyone's like, well, here we are in Texas. You go out and tell that in the streets, you get murdered because it's oil. It's like, and all of the people saying, well, it needs to be nuclear power. And then, all of this stuff. And he's like, up there is the largest thermonuclear reactor we will ever need. There's something called the Kardashev scale, which is how do you scale civilizations. And it's like type 1 civilization, all of its energy use just can come from the sun. And he's like, we have the source of energy. It's just the technology needs to figure out how to capture it and store it and move it around fast enough. And again, nobody listens because they think he's being preposterous because he's not talking about today. He's talking about what we have to do. And then when you know the answer is just go and manifest it, make it happen. Build the batteries, build the solar stuff, build the cars that drive on this, build everything on this. Because on Mars, there ain't no oil. The only way is the sun.
We'd probably already be there if there was some oil on Mars.
Exactly.
Never heard that take before. It's kind of a reverse engineering.
Well, he's doing literally every component part. And people don't see it, and it's so fucking obvious. Is like, even the fact that, why do you need the cars if you've got the robots? Well, because human limbs, android robots, don't move around as well and as fast as a vehicle does. What is the Cybertruck? Well, that's the first Gen 1 of what a Mars landing vehicle is. And you put a computer in it, and you've got a self-driving robot that can go anywhere. You stick a couple of humanoid robots in it, and now you can do anything. You got the power system on Mars. Well, it has to be solar. There's no other answer. So you build all the solar stuff, store it with a battery pack. You got to get there. So that's the rocket company. Then you've got the telecommunications network because you need to communicate up there. And then you've got, well, where do we build? How do we build? Well, that's what the boring company is. It's underground because of the temperature. So all the component parts, and then he breaks them down into, and I don't even know how he does this, into cash flowing positive components. I mean, SpaceX makes, I don't know if it's profitable yet, but the satellites make a fortune.
Elon Musk sees Tesla's future in AI and robotics, driving progress on Earth and Mars through innovation and sustainability. His vision links electric cars, solar energy, and space tech into one bold mission for humanity's future. Bitcoin stays strong near $121,000 with room to rise, while XRP struggles but could rebound with an ETF. Both Musk's vision and crypto's growth show how tech keeps reshaping our world. Will robots become Tesla's biggest success? Can Bitcoin reach $180,000 before the next correction? Share your thoughts in the comments.